WWE 2K26 is already on a major sale on the Nintendo Switch 2. Specifically, the Monday Night Wars edition is almost 50% off at only $80. The retail price for this edition is $150, which is actually very surprising considering I first noticed this sale less than a week after the game officially launched. So needless to say, I'm somebody who bought the King of Kings edition for $100. I do feel a little bit burned. I paid $100, and now the shinier and prettier and the more expensive special edition is now $20 less than what I paid. And not only that, but this is going to be on sale for the next 3 weeks. Unfortunately, there is no such sale for the standalone Monday Night War pack or any of the standalone packs, so if you already spent money on the game, there is no way for you to get any of the other standalone packs at a reduced price. The Attitude Era edition is also half off at $60 instead of the retail $120. The King of Kings edition is only $30 right now. $30. Okay, this is for the Nintendo Switch 2, and again, I remind you I paid $100 for this very same edition. It's now only $30. I paid $100 for this edition 2 weeks ago. There are probably quite a few people who paid full price for these editions less than a week ago, and yeah, like I said, I feel burned. This is my first WWE 2K launch after the successful launch of 2K25 on the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't recall that game going on sale so soon after launch. You know, I thought maybe they were doing the same thing over on the PlayStation, so I checked the PlayStation store and it doesn't look like they have the game on sale over there. So if you've been around the block more than me, can you shed light on whether these games tend to go on sales this deep so soon after launch? You know, somehow I doubt it. Like the boss said in Metal Gear Solid 3, somehow I doubt it. But as a Nintendo Switch 2 owner and as someone who loves wrestling games, I still remember my days as a kid playing WWF No Mercy on the Nintendo 64. Those were the days. But as someone who loves wrestling games, I do hope that this does not sour 2K on making more Switch 2 games, because I remember what happened when they had a similar experience on the old Nintendo Switch with 2K18. They never made another mainline WWE 2K game for the old Switch again. But with that system, at least they had a reasonable excuse, and that excuse was that it just wasn't that powerful, and so they ditched it. But when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, Shiver Entertainment showed that this system can run WWE 2K pretty much perfectly. So whatever went wrong during the development of 2K26 is a skill issue. But you know what? I don't want to be too negative on 2K and Visual Concepts. I know that they get a lot of shit from people, deservedly so in some cases, like with the ringside pass, and maybe they're just a little bit in over their heads. Shiver worked on 2K25, not Visual Concepts, so maybe this was VC's first attempt on the Switch 2 architecture. But whatever the case, it is clear that we were sold a product that was clearly unfinished. Handheld mode does not work properly. The performance in handheld is very inconsistent, and I go over the details in my last video, so make sure to go check that out. The game plays fine in docked mode. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with the game in docked mode. You know, minus the Inferno match, that goes at a snail's pace. But handheld mode is the tricky part. That's the mode that has a lot of the issues. Again, we are going to be getting an update on the 30th to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So hopefully with that update, we get this mess squared away. Hit the like button to support the channel. Leave a comment down below. I'm Switch Played. Done.